quite still on the bridge this morning. Off to the Bryan Chapman 600. Favourite ride. Is it my favourite ride? I don't know. Maybe. One of them. So we've stopped, Nick, for the purposes of this video, because we've got here too early, and if we get our stamp, we don't get validated.
Well, yeah.
There's some.
Not now. There's proof of intent.
Yeah.
Video.
It's now in video. There's a secret pride in getting here too early, anyway.
You know, I'm not here to stand around, you know. Listen, check it. Stand up, stand firm. Let the fire burn. They would learn. Watch as the tire turn. Stand up, stand tall. Even if you call, even if you fall. Push up, collect the ball. That way you need float past 2, 3, 4, kick score.
It says 11:22.
Yeah.
We're not an hour ahead of time, are we?
No, we're not. There's no way. The kilometres are off as well. It says like 160 odd, but we're on 130.
130.
So.
No, we're on. Are we on 130? Yeah, we're on 138. I think it was.
Yeah. So I think
It's all a bit wrong.
it's an error on the well, it has to be an error on the card, otherwise it's an hour and a quarter too early.
Did you not want to lube up the chain on your bike? They've even locked it. Well, I've absolutely flown through the first 2 controls. There was a nice group on the road. There was a group of, I don't know, 15, 20 out of Chepstow to start the ride, and then got to Crickhowell. There was a little tiny hill in Crickhowell, and everyone got spat out the back, so it left 4 of us at the front. And then we motored to the Honey Cafe, where you saw I took a little video, and we were early so we couldn't get a receipt. We had to wait 15 minutes until we were allowed. Time limit is 30 kilometers an hour maximum, and we did 32 kilometers an hour. That's what you can do in a group. It's pretty crazy. And then we went a bit slower towards Llandidloes, something like that. Got myself my co-op donuts, favourite Audax food, one of them anyway, and filled up my bottles at the official control, and I'm on my way, a lot slower than before, but the scenery is excellent. Love this ride. I'm at the top of the McCundleth mountain. Best descent now. Just been to King's Youth Hostel, just a flying visit. I'm going to stop at Barmouth, is it? So I'm not stopping here, stop at Barmouth, co-op there, get some good food. Not that the food here isn't good. Found a gravel track going to Barmouth, cuts a little bit off. Don't fancy that. Get stuck in my chain like. Snapped a spoke. Oh. Well, I'm 1 spoke down, but it should spin alright now. Bit wobbly, but that'll do. Incredible day. Not having a good day myself though. My right knee's really hurting. And I've only done 260k. Broke a spoke as well, but fixed that. Wheel's a bit wobbly at the back though. Not feeling very strong. Just gonna keep going and see what happens. Traditional video, tickets, yeah. Ticket. Still feeling nasty. About 10 miles to Menai, which is the top of Wales, which is kind of the halfway point. So I got myself some fruit, some caffeine and some Skittles. Let's try and feel a bit better. Alright, it's 5:52 and I've made it to Menai. Good few hours of sunlight left. It's getting a little bit chilly. So caffeine was quite good actually. Feel slightly better after the caffeine. I'm going to get some grub at Menai and then hit the road again. So the ride's just getting worse. My dynamo light does not work. So I've got two rubbishy little flashy B-twin jobbies to try and get me through the night. Not sure that's going to be successful, to be honest. I'll tell you what else happened earlier. As I was going over a crest of a hill, quite a main road. Where was this? Just before Dolgelley. Motorbike, I could hear it being driven quite enthusiastically behind me. Next thing I hear is a skid, and the motorbike comes past me on the wrong side of the road, hits the verge, flips over. It felt like it was in slow motion, you know. It wasn't a violent accident, but he flipped it over, guy hit the floor. The bike thankfully didn't land on him. He just got up and just seemed alright. What an idiot. He was clearly going too fast. It was coming up to the crest of a hill. He obviously seen me. Too late. So I nearly got mowed over by a motorbike as well. A lucky escape.
Back at King's again. 9:30. Whew. Still light, just about. Apart from my lights don't work anymore. So I've strapped a B-twin onto that.
I've just done the, is it cross boxes climb? A big one. After you come out of Dolgelley. I've also got a headlight. Izzy from Audax Bristol gave me a headlight to borrow, so I'm very grateful. So I can see and I can go as fast as I like. I wasn't fast enough to keep up with the people I was riding with though. A couple of chaps are down the road. Oh. It's a clear night. There's not much moon going on. I had to rejig my handlebars to fit this light on, so my bike computer now has to live in my top tube bag. But I kind of know where I'm going. It's a very simple route. Next up, Aberystwyth. Feeling surprisingly good for 400 and something kilometres. So probably maybe 200 and something left to go. I'll try and ride all the way through.
Ooh, 4:30 then. Setting and back off at 4:30. A little bit of sky and quite a lot of birds. Oh, look at them.
Not much heat.
They must be bats actually up there. Loads of bats up there.
Are they bats?
Yeah, look at those flying away. That's bats.
What?
Loads of them. Yeah, it's not as cold, I don't think. This is a very cold descent. Sun's just come up, obviously. Might be 6 AM, I'm not sure. Very cold descent. Wasn't too bad coming up the hill. Going down the hill was horrendous. 20 k's until Landrindod Wells, which is the next control. Feeling quite sore all over, both knees and arse. Fingers, can't really feel my fingers. I haven't had a cup of coffee. Well, I had an instant coffee at Menai. Haven't had a proper cup of coffee since Friday. And it's now Sunday. Really looking forward to some coffee. Look, isn't that the cutest thing ever? There's a baby horsey with mummy. Just chilling in the sun. Oh, the rest of the crew's come over to say hello. Hey guys, I'm just doing the Bryan Chapman Audax. Yeah, I've done 500 and something kilometers now. 500 and something. It's good, isn't it? Feeling pretty knackered though. Everything's sore and I just want to finish now. I just want to finish. It's dragging on. But I'm enjoying the weather that you're enjoying as well. It's nice, isn't it? Blue skies, sun's out. Blue sky, sun's out. Just topped up with some Pro Plus. And I noticed baby horse with mummy. 55 k's to go. And then a ride home. I think I've probably done 570, 580 kilometers right now. Just stopped some more bread. Yeah, I slept maybe one hour. Abhafsap. Which was a brilliant sleep. I needed that so much. Woke up, I felt quite good. So I did sleep, so I didn't go through the night. I was wondering if I could, but I got to that control and it was so cold that I was shaking. So that's not a good idea to go back out. So, didn't do it on no sleep, but I've been motoring all day. Not long till we get to the end. Shout out to Neil Veach. Bryan Chapman, number 10. The 10th time he's done this ride, I've heard. Very impressive. And he's riding fixed gear as well. Next level. Whew, well, that's the last of the climb. Top of the last climb. Gone from too cold to too hot. Oh, there's me llamas. See the llamas? Or are they alpacas? I think they're alpacas. Oh, that feels good. Mostly downhill to the finish. There might not be anyone manning the finish, so I'm gonna go to the petrol station, get a receipt, and then stick the brevet card through the letterbox if needed. There we go. Record the finish.
You're stood underneath the finish. You are the picture of the finish.
Without you in it, basically.
Bullock Community Centre. Now we can go home. Alright, so I rolled into the finish. I think I was about the 8th person to finish at 11:45. But get this, Nick Gardner finished at what must have been 5:40 in the morning, which was a single speed effort. So Nick Gardner's the guy riding the Surly cross check, I think it is. Single speed, 70 gear inches, twiddling away there on the descents. I don't think he stopped, certainly didn't sleep. So he finished it in 23 hours 41 minutes. How incredible is that? You don't get that in any other kind of sport, do you? You can turn out with any bike you like. You can turn out with absolutely any bike. You've got people with full carbon bikes with Di2 disc brakes, all the latest gizmos, tri-bars, and then you've got, like, Nick turns up on his steel frame single speed and sets the fastest ever time for the event. Anyway, I was impressed by that. I'm trying to top my ride up to 400 miles now.
Here's mommy, I borrow, it's the life though. I Joe cuss the packet. Yo, and life's slow and I know it's a constant habit. We need to move with large steps and show our worth. Because who God bless, no man curse. We the rebels with the truth. The devil get rebuked. The levels of the youth is measured, we'll never lose now.
Baby,